Hello everyone, my name is Chloe and today I'm here with a brand new video. Welcome to Brunette Bibliophile, where I post bookish videos and writing content. Today I'm here to talk about my reading plans for the month of July. Now historically, July has been one of the months where I've always read the most. I don't know why it's always July. It just works out that way. And I'm not sure how much reading I will be getting done this month because I am also participating in Camp NaNoWriMo, as well as going on a little vacation later this month. So the extent of my reading is unknown, but I do have some ambitious plans for the month. I'm going to be talking about 5 different books in this TBR video, and then also speculating on some plans that I have. So we're going to jump right in and first talk about my 2 book club books for the month. First, we're going to talk about the Booktube Chicks book club, and for this month we are going to be reading The Goddess Test by Aimee Carter. This is a super backlist book. It came out in 2011, but I nominated this as one of our book picks because I read it way back in, I believe, 2013 or 2014, and I never finished the series, so I would really like to reread it so I could finish the series because I do remember enjoying this book a lot, but I barely remember it. So I'd like to pick it back up and hopefully finish the series this time around. I'm very interested to see what everybody else's thoughts will be, mostly because this is an older book and it might end up coming across more cheesy after 10 years of it being out, or it may seem dated, but it is a bit of a fantasy, so it's possible that that won't happen. Our live show for this is going to be on Sunday, July 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern on my channel. All of our information is going to be linked in the description below, and make sure you follow us at Booktube Chicks on Instagram and Twitter for any updates regarding our live show and other events that we do throughout the year. My next book club is the quarterly romance book club that I co-host along with Desiree from Libri Labra, and we are entering the 3rd quarter of the year, which means we have a new book pick, and this quarter we're going to be reading Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma. This is about a woman who strikes a deal with her father where if she can find, I believe, a husband, then she can keep her late mother's home. I think it also kind of has like a twist with like a TV show that's hosted by this Dr. Dill character. I kind of equate it to Dr. Oz. That's the best I can equate it to, or maybe Dr. Phil. But I really don't know too much about this book, so I'm very interested to see where this one goes. Our live show for this book is going to be on Sunday, August 7th at 6 p.m. Eastern, and that is going to be over on Desiree's channel, which is linked in the description below. And make sure you follow us on Twitter at Quarter Romance for updates regarding all of the live shows that we're doing throughout the year. We only have 1 quarter left for the book club, but we hope that you join us. So these next 3 books that I'm going to talk about do serve a purpose, each of them. And the first one I'm quickly going to talk about is See You Yesterday by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This is her new young adult book that just came out. I have never read a YA book by Rachel Lynn Solomon. I've only read her adult work before. I am excited to dive into her YA work, and I'm also going to be doing a NetGalley review for this book. I did get an ebook of it, but it was archived before I got to it, so I pulled it from the library and I'm going to be writing a review after I read it. And it looks like this is a story where you're just repeating the same day over and over, a Groundhog Day-esque storyline. And the final 2 books that I'm hoping to get to are for a secret TBR video that I'm working on. I'm not going to call it a secret TBR so much it is a secret theme. I'm going to show you guys the books, and maybe you can make your guesses as to what my theme is in the comments below. It is the sequel to a vlog that I did last year. It's been a while, but the first one I'll be reading is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. This is an older book that honestly I'm surprised I haven't read at this point. I am a fan of retelling books, but I've never read this series. It is, I believe, a 4-book series. It's pretty extensive. Danielle Page has written a bunch of other things since then. So this is going to be my first introduction into this series, and we'll see if I like it. And the next one is Electric Idol by Katie Roberts. This is the sequel to Neon Gods. We're following 2 new characters in the city of Olympus, and I'm very excited because I really enjoyed Neon Gods, so I'm very excited to pick this one up. but I'm also going to be using this one for that secret TBR. So let me know what your guesses are in the comments below. And then the last thing I'm briefly going to touch on is I'm going to continue reading the graphic novel series Giant Days. I read a couple of volumes back in June, if you saw my wrap up for that. But I'm just going to be continuing on in this series because it is 14 volumes. So those are all of my reading plans for the month of July. Let me know in the comments below what your guesses are for the secret TBR video. And let me know what you're going to be reading this month. So that is all I have for you all today. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every week, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. And if you really like my content, consider checking out my Patreon, linked in the description below. Thank you all so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
In the darkness, I don't feel so cold.